I am really not comfortable talking about stuff like that on the air like this. Ladies and gentlemen, and those not restricted by binary definitions of gender, welcome into the Gridge.
No.
Last time
that was good.
Thank you. Last time we saw everybody, they managed to socially engineer a situation in which they pulled off a heist while holding at bay a ancient dragon, as well as several other forces they had not come to comprehend. They escaped from the ferry with their prize, making their way to a nearby riverbank.
A bunch of money.
Just so much fucking money and several magical items. Exhausted from the day's events, they collapsed into a heap, sleeping peacefully, if sleep is able to find them.
I hope not. They say it like that.
Well, some of you did sort of make deals with whoever was talking in your mind, or your soul, or your heart, or wherever it was.
Oh, it wasn't me.
Good. Okay, then you sleep great, Cerberus.
I don't think it was me. It wasn't me, right?
I believe we're also exhausted because you had been up all night, frozen in ice.
That's true. I didn't think about that. That was like, yeah.
So
I didn't think about the fact that I was awake the whole time, but yeah.
Zonk out.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
But let's see. Yeah, I think since we have a smaller crowd tonight, we'll just kind of plot armor through the evening. You sleep well without any intrusion.
That means we can do whatever the fuck we want. That's what Perry just said.
That's true.
We cannot die today.
You couldn't die overnight. It's not worth like having you figure out. We'll say
right before going to bed.
You know what? Finian and Kurog
I can try to
are on watch.
I can try to shoot Bert with Dorian's gun, and nothing will happen.
That's what I was gonna say. Right? yes. Okay. Right before I go to bed, Bert just slits his own fucking throat, but he's fine. He's fine for the night. If I push Perry too far, they will snap. So I'm done.
Did you have fun? Did you have fun with your silly little goof? Anyways, with a fresh scar in his throat, Bert wakes up the next morning.
I like that. Fuck.
Yeah, you can see off in the distance.
You could honestly weave that into this. That could be part of the stuff, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right.
There's a whole lot of things.
Jesus.
You get to die when they let you. Anyways, you could see the Damaram mountain range far off in the distance to your north, Bert. You guys are in some marshy swampland along the riverbank. I believe you decided you were going to try and have the wormling pull your cart, which would be Bartholomew's going to be on cart duty.
It was definitely not definitely was not what his name was last time.
I think we had Jeremy, Jehovah.
Yeah, something. Did we decide this was when Riza summons a horse or no?
Also, I mean, that's up to Dorian.
Yeah.
Do you want to move fast?
Or I'm summoning a horse.
I forget if you're like, yeah, Dorian, summon your horse now, or like, or if
that's Dorian's journey.
Or if we just wanted the dragon to do it, you know.
I can summon my horse. I think that would be funny if I finally had the chance to summon my horse.
That's true.
Yeah. So this spell takes a minute to cast, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
What do you have to do during that minute? What does it take for you to cast this spell?
What do I have to do? I have to think really hard about what I want this horse to look like.
Do you have to rotate?
I have to think about every detail of this horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got to rotate.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. And as you describe the details of the horse to us as it begins
I'm going to keep saying everything today is either a Barbie or an Oppenheimer spoiler, but I'm not going to specify which. We're up to one.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So Dorian, please describe your
Okay. This horse is going to be white with gray spots. It'll have a beautiful braided mane with flowers in it, and it's gonna have those like really fluffy, like big hooves. You know when they're like furry or
yes,
like, got a little boot.
Yeah, a sleigh. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. So this horse materializes in front of your cart, resplendent and white, immaterial for a moment before kind of settling into the muck of the riverbed. But you are able to harness it next to the dragon, and being a sort of ethereal, magical creature, Bartholomew is puzzled by it, but does not seem hungry, as it were. Kind of is wise enough to decipher this is not food. But you guys set off on your way. Dorian or Cerberus?
Yeah.
I think you two are probably going to have to be towards the front of the cart, since you are the ones who have either summoned or are best at handling those who are pulling it. Could one of you or both make a perception check for me?
I'll sure.
Yeah, I'll make a perception check.
Hell yeah.
That is a 14.
I also got 14.
All right, with a 14, a quick question for you all.
Wow, what are the odds?
Are you trying to find a road to travel the rest of the way to Damaram, or are you trying to kind of make your way trailblazing to get there a little bit under the radar, if not more slowly?
I feel like probably under the radar. Maybe we did just do a massive
I would also want to be under the radar. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So your journey is going to take a few more days, but with a 14, I think you're able to find maybe not the best path forward for now, but a decent enough one. And as the day passes, you see ahead of you and a little bit off to the left, a series of colorful explosions lighting the sky. Just
okay.
Kind of going all over in various patterns and lights. And at one point, some of the sparks actually form into a large hand and point downwards, and two other ones form and do like thumbs up on either side of it.
That's kind of convenient. Wow.
Beckoning you towards some unseen attraction.
Okay, sure. That sounds good to me.
Hey guys, do you think we should go there? Yeah, let's fucking.
I mean, the sky's telling us to, and that's worked for me my entire life, so we can do that.
Lore.
Bert, do you have any thoughts?
Bert's napping.
Yeah.
All right.
He's like, oh, I don't have to drive.
I guess we can just go then.
Yeah, we're making a decision without Dad, and we're just going.
Hell yeah! I love. Yeah, you guys are just like, fuck it. Everyone else is asleep.
Yeah.
We go where we want.
Asleep or dead.
So,
I don't know. Oh.
You turn the cart not totally off path. You're still headed forwards, a little bit out of your way, and as you get closer, eventually you break from the kind of swampy forest you've been pushing through. It's not very dense, but there are scattered trees about. And you make your way into more of a plains sort of area, and you see off in the distance a large collection of striped tents set up in an array with a large crowd of people swarming between them. There seems to be a clamor of joy. You can't quite place any particular sounds, but there are, cheers erupting from somewhere and smells wafting of delicious homemade fried foods and a bit of hay and manure and people all just kind of come together into this carnival smell.
This is just like Strixhaven. Wow.
You guys have come upon a rather large, expansive carnival.
Wow. Okay.
Huh. Okay.
Sounds great. Oh, the service is like, oh, what's that smell? I never smelled anything.
Wow,
like
this is
that
so
before.
exciting.
All right.
You've never smelled
take
anything? Oh. You've never smelled anything in your life.
Yeah, that's true.
So, as you guys approach the carnival, do you take the cart with you and kind of park it? Do you leave it with some people kind of hidden in the woods? How are we handling that?
Like, do you mean like leave it with like a valet or something, or like just?
I would want to hide it.
Guarded.
You can hide it with your like party members.
Let's hide it.
Yeah, that's smart. You have 15,000 gold pieces worth of
true.
stolen gold, as well as
probably
several magical items and a dragon.
I like sort of like nudge, or I nudge Bert first, and like, hey Bert, you awake?
Yeah,
Yeah, we stumbled upon this this fancy area with a bunch of tents and a bunch of good smells. Is that something to be interesting to you?
There smells.
They're good ones, yeah.
Smells. Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave this. We're gonna leave the cart very inconspicuous, like, and have one of the.
Let's go where our nose takes.
Let's have Kira Goodfinian watch the cart.
Yeah, or
what a great idea.
Or probably.
I would love
Columbo could watch it.
Yes.
Fucking yeah.
I would love from.
Yeah.
Who wants to be in charge of hiding the cart?
Well, do they have to hide it if we're guarding it?
I mean, that's up to you guys.
Maybe
I could just still hide it.
Yeah, maybe I
just
could
in
like.
case.
I realized I was like, oh, maybe I could do something.
Can I do anything that's like cool?
Yeah, I can't. I don't have any. You would think I would have like a hide in trees spell or something like that, but that's not an option.
I have invisibility and major image, but neither of those really work here.
Right.
I mean, major image would work if you stayed with the cart.
And it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, I can call lightning. If that's
not quite, I don't think.
Perhaps even the opposite of drawing attention.
Yeah.
What would that do?
All right. Well, I would like there's somebody either a survival or a stealth check.
What if?
Okay. I'm just not concerned.
I'm good. I'll do a survival check.
Okay. I can do a stealth check.
Okay.
Let's get the rolls for both of you.
So,
we can kind of average it out.
Yes,
we're taking a couple
two PCs and a dragon to watch it. I'm like,
yeah.
I got a 23 on survival.
Damn.
I got a. What is this? Oh, where's my stealth? Oh. That is a 16. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think you guys find a decent enough spot where the road or the ground kind of dips and there's a bush and etc. You have successfully hidden the cart away, and you walk up to the carnival.
Wow.
Have any of you been to a carnival before?
If these are happening around Damaram, then probably, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Bert,
Columbo
give me-
I think Columbo took me on a date once to one of these.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I feel like Dorian has been to a carnival, but like secretly.
Ooh, still he's too cool for carnivals.
Or did you like steal stuff? Did you like steal stuff from a carnival?
Oh, that's the other angle, isn't it?
No, I was just keeping a low profile.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I don't want any clowns to see me.
That's reasonable.
That's very fair. It's reasonable.
Wow.
So, is there anything in particular that you guys would like to do at the carnival? If not, we can just sort of go over the purview of what is there.
Bert wants to find. I'm trying to think of what a fun fantasy version of my favorite fair foods would be.
We can brainstorm.
We can brainstorm. Max's personal favorite fair food is chicken on a stick. Just so we've got that clear.
Probably harpy on a stick.
Okay. Not bad. And then I'm trying to figure out
It's like a
what would be an
good
insane
fantasy
thing
version of
people
like
could
an
deep
elephant
fry.
ear.
What's an insane thing you could deep fry if magic was real?
Hmm.
Because in real life, we do it to butter, we do it to Oreos, we do it to Snickers, we do it to pickles. What would people
Pickles.
do if literally there
Right.
was monsters in this world?
Right. I mean, I think any kind of monster part you can probably find. I think the sort of elephant ears analog would be dragon wings.
I was thinking dragon wings real quick. I think it would be very something if there was something called a troll penis. But you have to be like, it's not a troll penis. No, it's not. It's
legally, we have to tell you.
It's a nickname. No, it's like a snake. It's a tendril, but it's not a penis.
Right.
I got a guy around back, so if you really want to get stuff like they used to make.
I think Bert's gonna go for a dragon wing and a troll penis.
Yeah, I think. Give me just an investigation check, not a high DC, just to see, how short of a line you can find for one of these bad boys.
Oh yeah, I think that's an 18.
Oh yeah, I mean, you find, Bert, there are various cultural festivals that happen, especially in the slopes in Damaram, where there are higher kind of immigrant populations that very much mirror this kind of event. You know how to navigate these things. What?
Wasps don't have festivals, even in fancy rooms.
Well, I mean, there's yeah. I think it's more of a common folk kind of thing than that. Like, I don't know, there's dwarven festivals. I think it's just those are more. It's less like community driven, like there is some element of a carnival that is rough and tumble, unpolished, etc. So you know how to get to the food at these things like that. I have a feeling that's kind of always your first instinct as you developed it over the years. So you find a large just fry cart is what they call it. Plain and simple. I think it used to say ye old, but that part's like chipped and faded, so it just says ye old fry cart. And you make your way up. It is, I don't know, 4 copper maybe.
We got
yeah.
You fork it over, no problem. Even that's probably too much. Probably 1 copper for both. Like, this is an event for regular folk, not adventurers. So prices are not going to be very restrictive for you all. To the point where, fuck it. You each mark down, 1 gold piece, and you can have all of your fun at the fair for the day.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to worry about prices, etc. So now you only have 14,997
Sure. I don't know how we're
gold
gonna manage.
pieces. My plan to whittle away at that has already begun.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, Cerberus and Dorian, are there any fun carnival staples you'd like to experience?
I was gonna say the food, but since Bert already said that, I'll do something else. I think it's what's like the wackiest game that they have.
There is a flush tank. They have a tank full of water with a Triton kind of swimming, treading water in it, and if you can hit the target, it flushes the tank, and they are just.
Is there like a guy in there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
An amphibious fella.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to flush him.
All right. You step up to the flush tank. You get 3 balls, like softball size kind of things. And I would like you to please just make me a dexterity check.
Okay, if she allows me.
This is going to be interesting.
It's true. Dexterity check?
Yeah, we're going to call this... This is a small target. You're probably 15 feet away, so we'll call it 14 or so.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, first try. You step up, no problem. And just... And there's a... And the water swirls out, dumping down. And everybody cheers. The Triton.
Yeah, I lose my mind a little bit. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Whatever the fantasy equivalent of "let's fucking go" is,
I think you can just say "let's fucking go."
That's true. I'm dangling keys in front of my cat, and by that mean I take picture.
You see a nearby mage wave their hands and create water as the tank magically refills for the next contestants to step up.
Oh,
do you use your other 2 balls?
Hold on.
What do you do with your balls, Cerberus?
I was gonna do a funny thing, but I don't have that spell actually.
I
was gonna create and destroy water myself. I have water breathing, so I could theoretically go in there and be fine.
You could be in the flush tank.
Yeah, that's true. What if I'm gonna go up to like the fish man who's in there.
Yeah.
Who I assume is like the guy from Shape of Water, basically. Maybe not quite as like sexy as the fish man in that movie, but I'm like, hey pal, I haven't really. This is gonna sound weird, but can I switch spots with you?
Sure. I mean, can you you got it in one go? I gotta respect that.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking your job, because I got it in the first try, so that's what that means. I'm just kidding. I just have this fail that I haven't really gotten to use that, and I want to use it.
Yeah, I was just listening. I got kids, man. I got a bunch of guppies. I need this job.
I have a dragon child. It's kind of the same thing. So, anyway, let me get in the tank, fish man.
Okay. He makes way for you. I will say, from you guys can take your turn with 3. Going at Cerberus if you would like.
Sure. Are like Dorian and Bert nearby?
I assume you guys are all kind of wandering around together. Do you guys are you going to dunk Cerberus? Because if not,
I yell to Dorian.
Throngs of children ready to mercilessly flush him.
I'm like Dorian. I'm in the tank. See.
I'll dunk him.
Okay.
I'd love to dunk him.
All right, yeah. Flush, please. You're flushing.
Flush, yeah.
Why are we flushing? Versus dunk.
Because it's reverse.
Yeah, dunk tanks.
The water's already there. You're getting rid of it.
That okay, yeah.
They're copyrighted.
Instead of dropping someone in,
that's right.
You're dropping someone out.
I'm gonna cast water breathing on myself.
Excellent. Yeah, make sure you mark that bad boy down.
My fucking Ethan Hunt skills are kind of activated.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Bert, give me a dexterity check.
Actually, now that I've remembered that he's in fact not getting dunked, I'm just gonna whiff all three.
That's funny because now his clothes are gonna be so wet.
I just kind of toss all.
Yeah.
I look at Bart. I'm like, what?
I feel like you like lock eyes.
Yeah. Like, come on. After all I've done for you.
Yes. Yeah, Dorian, do you partake, or is this too shenanigan for you? Mischievous.
This is too much.
You know what? I think I'll partake and I'll be serious about it.
Okay.
No,
Go ahead,
Dorian can have a little fun. Dorian can let loose.
I can't wait to see that happen. Is this Dorian's day off? Is this what today's episode is going to be?
Yeah,
all right.
It can be Dorian's day off.
There you go. Give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh. That's a 19.
Oh yeah. First try, you toss it right in the middle of the bullseye. The water drips out around Cerberus, and Cerberus, you are left shivering and cold and wet.
I didn't think about this part.
So he's like a poor little meow meow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of meow.
How long do you stay in the flush tank?
How many children are there trying to flush me?
Endless hordes.
I get through about 3, and I'm like,
damn.
I get through about 3, and I'm like, oh, this actually kind of sucks. Never mind.
You are dunked all 3 times.
Okay.
The first 2 kids miss. They go miss, hit, miss, hit, and then the third kid.
Yeah.
Must be this like child of a ranger or something.
Yeah.
Because it is just flush 3 times in a row.
Okay. I start like in a panic looking for the fish man.
He swaps places with you, and you just sort of squelch around the fairgrounds for a little while.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
The other standard carnival games. There is the hammer doohickey, the ring toss, a sharpshooting stage.
Oh, Dorian, you should do the sharpshooting stage but with your gun.
I would allow you to use your proficiency bonus. I don't think you can use your real gun, but you could be very good at it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of fantasy creature, Dorian? Or Riza?
You know, you said that, and I just like thought of ducks and only ducks. Oh,
they have duck plushies. Like,
do they have like a horse-sized duck, or like a duck-sized horse? Am I right?
They have duck-sized horses.
Damn, I wish that was.
They have huge duck plushies.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think Dorian's favorite animal is the horse.
Oh,
so,
that makes sense.
You know, if there's a horse, yeah.
There's horses, there's ducks, they're all over the place, Dorian. So you will have your pick of prizes should you choose to do the sharpshooting or any of the other games.
Oh, I could do the sharpshooting. That would be fun. That would be a fun little Dorian treat.
So, a number of targets. Bing, bing, bing. Stand up and kind of chunk, 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 move their way along. You see a gnome furiously cranking knobs and pulling chains and leaping and doing huge cogs to make this large animatronic thing work as you pick up the small toy, pneumatic powered dart gun and level your aim. There are several targets here, some worth more points than others. There are some dastardly looking thieves. There are some monstrous looking trolls. There is a wyvern kind of whoosh, all around the top. So do you want to do one roll or do you want to try and do several?
I want to do several.
Okay. So we'll say there are, for the sake of brevity, 3 darts in the clip.
Yeah.
You can choose.
Okay, that makes sense.
Thief, troll, or wyvern to shoot at each time. If you repeat targets, it will get harder to hit because the darts will bounce off of each other, so you have less real estate. The thief is stationary. The troll is moving slowly but predictably, and the wyvern is kind of just all over the place. So they're going to be varying levels of difficulty. So, what is your first target?
Okay, let's go troll.
Okay, troll is AC 14.
Okay, I got a 20.
Yeah, easy. You just boom, right in the middle of its chest, and there's a hey, that hurt. Which one do you go for next?
A little weird. All right. Let's do wyvern.
Okay, wyvern screeching through the air. This is AC 19.
23.
Easy money.
Oh yeah.
And there's just a ow. You nail that one again. One more shot. Steely-eyed, Dorian hasn't missed. A small crowd has begun to gather to watch this marksman. As you pick your last target, a small door rises from behind the diorama and opens to reveal just a little stinker. Just a little guy, a little stinker.
Just a little guy.
And it's just stuck like... this is going to be AC 22 if you do choose to try and hit that, but that is the bullseye.
Ooh, you. I'm gonna try.
Dorian's going for the little stinker.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 23 again.
Hey.
You hit it and it just goes boom and kind of it's sort of like a cuckoo clock where it had come forward from out of the doors and you hit it so dead on that it is slammed back into the doors. So whatever taunt it has for you, you just hear.
You killed that guy.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Confetti just.
Story number 1.
And you are able to pick your prize. Whatever your heart is content
I want
with.
a horse plushie.
You get a horse. How big do you want it? Because they have it in that size.
They have a life-size horse plushie?
I want it to be... I don't think I want it to be life-size because that's going to be like too huge.
It's a good thing Glunkus isn't in this campaign because he'd be like life-size horse plushie. Now it's a life-size plush horse that's alive.
Yeah.
Anyways,
can I
you
have
were
it
saying.
like maybe like 5 feet.
Yeah.
5 foot.
Yeah, like big stuffed animal. I know what you're shooting for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm so happy. Dorian's so happy. He's like,
Wonderful.
Good.
As you guys walk around, you pass the big top. You hear a crowd cheering, gasping, waiting with bated breath as a clamor of metal on something. You can't quite tell what, accompanied by inhuman roars and screeches, flashes of light, all bursting from within.
Oh. Let's go what?
Should probably go check that out, yeah.
yeah, let's check it out.
You step into the big top and see a ring of seats around it. And in the center is a large arena, deep set into the ground. Uneven terrain, there's a small stream running through it. A rocky cliff on one side and marshy bogland on the other. As you see a group of heroes doing battle with a creature. A few of the heroes seem to be hurt. The creature has wounds of its own. And as the crowd waits with bated breath, the final champion strikes a blow against the beast. And as it roars, falling backwards, the crowd erupts in cheers. The ground in the middle of the big top rises back to be level, flattens out, and returns to the dusty surface that the rest of it is. You look, but see no signs of the creature. Instead, several carnies go out and help a rather slight-looking mage up from where the creature once was. He shakes hands with all the adventurers who cheer and link hands. Then, draping from the ceiling on a sort of silken trapeze, air dancing downwards, is a slender elf who reaches out their hand, snaps a finger, and a big ringmaster's top hat appears. And they kind of twist it up onto their head. Oh,
gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another victory.
Get this fucker away from me.
Well, I welcome you all once again to Parnassus P. Pittelpond's Pan-Continental Polymorph Punch Party! And the crowd erupts into cheers as...
Pittelpond, Scully, don't you understand?
The...
you don't understand because you weren't alive when that occurred.
As the big top erupts and... people are gestured to a sign-up table to take place in the Polymorph Punch Party.
Wow.
Wherein a series of wizards can polymorph into various mystical creatures for a party to test their mettle against. Should you win, every member of the adventuring group that did not go down during the fight will receive a potion of polymorph as their prize.
Interesting.
That's cool.
I don't know. It's been a while since we had combat, and I was like, let's fight some creatures.
I guess so.
But I was like, but just fighting creatures is animal cruelty. But I was like, aha! What if they're people willingly polymorphing to do this fight?
Nice.
Speaking of creatures.
Plus,
This is like
I
how
have been
people
waiting
used
for
to say
Parnassus
Pokemon
people.
is animal cruelty.
Yeah. Do you want to fight?
So,
are they like opening it up? Did they like
fight
kind
creatures?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There are open
okay.
signups. So you can do. There are several slots for a solo fight, or a few group battles you could try and engage in.
I would say group. I'm not interested in yet.
Do you guys want to do a group battle?
Sure.
Okay. There are kind of two tiers. There's the difficult and the more beginner tier. Which do you sign up for?
That's a good question.
I know we're technically not beginners, but I feel like that would be advisable.
Right, like, yeah.
Oh.
What are we at this point?
Also, only like 3 of us, so like.
I did already take that into account.
Okay.
Just so you know, I did. I had a whole bunch of monsters ready, and I was like, these are gonna kill them. So I picked a quick handful of new ones.
Okay. Well, I guess then, how arrogant did we feel tonight?
I think maybe.
Do we get a potion no matter what?
Because of
You get a potion if you defeat the
creature. If we do hard or easy, we still get a potion.
I will say for hard, you will all be guaranteed a potion, whereas on the easy one, you only get a potion if you make it through to the end without going unconscious.
And the other one is you win even if you go down, or
yes.
like you get one.
Yes, correct.
You go down during a win.
Yes.
Mm.
Unless all of you go down, then
right. We're not going to go down during easy.
Maybe
mode.
We should do the hard.
I feel like just do easy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yours says hard.
Okay, fine. Let's do easy.
See, I'm just like I'm thinking Bert here. Bert's like, yeah, let's get a cool potion, right? He's not like, why put extra work in?
I think.
Right. That's fair.
Why does Dorian want to do the hard?
Yeah, you know what? I think Dorian's feeling kind of arrogant.
You're off you guys are off a big heist. That's appropriate.
True.
And
I think Dorian has a tendency to get into things that are like way too over his head, like being mayor. So he would want to do the hard.
It's true. It's like just the exact same thing.
No, I totally get it, right? Like Ansel would have gone hard, he would have gone solo, but Bert is
Yeah, all right, fuck it. Let's we ball. Let's do hard.
Okay, Bert's like, okay, if that's what you guys want to do.
We ball.
All right.
Let's go.
It's nothing if not a team player.
The hard fight. I would like you all to please roll initiative as you step into the ring.
Scully, roll initiative.
Oh boy. Auspicious start.
Scully rolled.
All right, 20 to 25. Good. 15 to 19. 10 to 14.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
5 to 9.
6.
8.
Okay, Dorian first. Bert and Cerberus, what are your dex modifiers?
My dex score is
I think it was
14.
6. She fucked with the die. But
Cerberus, what's yours?
Dex modifier?
Yes, or score.
Well, if you do score, there's more variance, right? So it's easier to.
+2.
Right, mine's also +2, so it's the number.
What's the
it's a 14.
Okay, no, we are still okay.
Roll off. Just go one more time.
Okay.
Hope I don't roll off.
Scully,
it was Bozo. Bozo did the dog.
I need to know what the number is. You stupid cat.
Wow.
She wants to be like Papa.
11.
Bert?
Hold on. Was that still adding, or did you roll an 11?
Oh no, I didn't know if we were still adding or not. So it's a 9.
I also rolled a 9.
Motherfucker! One more time. We're gonna go
Christ.
until we figure this out.
So don't add anything, right? We're not adding
Correct.
anything.
Just off the die.
Just number. 11.
Okay, I got a 6 this time.
Okay. So it will be Dorian, Cerberus, Bert.
Jesus Christ.
As you all step.
We're like in combat, and we're like, did you? Oh, are you gonna?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, you go first. It's okay. It's okay.
I think it is like there's a gate into the ring, but it's only wide enough for like one of you realistically. So Dorian's like easy in there. Dorian, are you doing any crowd work before you guys get into this?
Ooh. Yeah, why not? What should I do? I don't know. I feel like Dorian's feeling overconfident, so he's gonna do like a little 2-step. Like he's gonna do a stupid little dance.
Okay.
But it's not something he usually does.
Give me a performance check.
Okay. I thought you were gonna tell me to stand up and dance.
if we were in person, I think probably, but
whoa, my performance is +10. That's crazy.
You are a bard.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, oh, okay, that's a 20 then.
Yeah, I mean, you are two-stepping your way into this arena, kicking up a dust storm, a whirling dervish, and the crowd is just erupting for you, cheering, roaring. And then your opponent walks into the ring. A halfling, quiet, steps forward, dust barely kicking up from their feet. They look at you, nod, and pop a potion of polymorph. Their body begins to grow and stretch, green scales coming forth from their skin, a long spined tail twisting out the back as they kind of fall forward onto their forearms, which have become a pair of front clawed legs. And as they look up at you, you are not greeted with 2 eyes, but 10, as a hydra roars back at you. And that is where we are going to take our break.
Yeah.
Wow.
We will be back to do battle
Makes sense.
at 8 o'clock. Ladies, gentlemen, and those not restricted by binary definitions of gender, welcome back into the grid. Let's get it, gamers. Cerberus is not a gamer, I guess.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that really checks out. So Bert's a gamer though? What does Bert play? Probably just CK3, huh?
Well, I've personally been playing Pokemon Black 2 recently. I think Bert, like, I feel like, you know, like we were talking, like he's played cards and stuff, and I think he's into that. Again, I think he's too much of a boomer to be really into stuff, right? He's not into what the hip kids are playing, but it's like one of those things where like he's down to try.
Okay. I feel like he could be one of those older people who's just like doesn't know what a computer is, but one of their grandkids or like a neighborhood kid in Bert's case somehow got Hearthstone onto their phone and they just play Hearthstone all day.
I was gonna say that, or like he absolutely whips someone's ass at StarCraft just once and then goes, I don't know, beginner's luck, and then never plays again.
Right, just doesn't fucking touch it. Yes. Well, unfortunately, you all are up for a different sort of game. You are in a, we'll say, 30-foot radius circle, so 60 feet wide. There is a large Hydra occupying close to a third of this space directly opposite you. And as the crowd roars and your fight begins, the ground quakes beneath you and begins to drop, revealing wooden boards along the side around you. And the terrain changes. It becomes rocky. Various sort of cracks erupt, and the ground almost feels uneven. As you look down, you see there are a series of just like micro cracks beneath. Just various pieces of rock. So it is as if like you will not have to attempt to step over any of these cracks, but you are standing on a series of thin stone pillars.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
You can walk across them easily, like a shelf, kind of.
Okay.
Real quick before stuff gets going, does anyone what do we know about Hydras? Here, I'll just say that. What do we know about
You
Hydras?
can make me a nature check. Anyone can make me a nature check right now to see if they recognize this beast and what they may know about it.
I'll do a nature check.
I think there's going to be some levels of information here about what you know.
18.
Okay. With an 18, Cerberus, you know that if a Hydra takes enough damage quick enough, one of its heads will kind of wither off and die. However, almost as quickly, 2 more heads will grow back and replace it. And it will get some of its vitality back in regrowing those heads.
Okay.
You cannot remember what you have to do to stop the heads from regrowing, but you know there is a way.
Chop all of them off at the same time, right?
That'll do it.
Blow it up.
Man, wish. Okay.
You can try and roll too, Bert.
That's fair.
Anyone can try.
17.
You know the same as Cerberus.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
But how big is this Hydra?
It is probably 25, 26 feet tall. It's hard to get a beat on it exactly because the heads are always kind of shifting and closing within each other. But I would say it is most certainly 12 feet wide at the shoulder, with stretching probably 20 feet at the body with an additional 20 or 30 feet of tail. It's hard to exactly get a number on it, but big.
Make large.
Some might even say huge.
Yeah.
It does roar at you and just walk forward and just start to lash out. I think 3 of the heads are going to go for Dorian because you made a beautiful show of getting the audience on your side. That also caught the eye of your opponent. Dorian, what is your armor class?
Great, thanks. It's a 14.
A 14. Luckily enough, only one of the heads makes contact.
Yes.
You take 9 piercing damage as its jaws and it's just needle thin teeth right into you before wrapping back. One of the other heads slams into the ground next to you, missing, and the rock sort of crumbles. The third head rolled a natural 1, so unfortunately gets twisted up
it explodes.
with the one that was trying to attack Cerberus. So you are free from attack this round, but Bert, one of the last free head does lunge for you. Does a 15 hit, Bert?
Wow, it sure does. Sure does.
Yeah, AC 10 over there?
12.
Well, luckily you only take 6 piercing damage as its head kind of snaps into you. That brings us to...
Wait, hold on.
I'm holding. I am holding.
We're holding.
Can I... We're rewinding slightly to a period before it.
Okay.
I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on a roll.
Okay. Can do that next time.
Okay.
But this one hits, and much like Cerberus remembering he had passed without trace, well, he had been sneaking around a ship for several days. Bert remembers, I can make it harder to hit me.
I knew that the whole time. I was just...
So Dorian, it's your turn. The Hydra is all up in everyone's business. It is 10 feet away from all of you, so you would have to approach to hit it with a melee attack, but its melee range is greater than yours.
Okay. I would... can I cast a spell?
Yeah. No holds
Or I
barred.
guess may I? Okay, great. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. So you must make a wisdom saving throw.
What is the ultimate effect of this spell?
And
Is it
if-
damage, or do I
Yes.
enter a condition?
Inflicts a condition on you.
So, yeah, I guess it inflicts a condition. You will get damage, and you'll also be frightened. I can read the description if you want.
Okay, no, I just the frightened is what I needed to know. Thank you very much.
Yes.
We said wisdom. That is going to be an 18.
Yes. Okay. You did succeed.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
You can concentrate on this spell, though. So you can force the Hydra to do this each one of its turns. So you are. Do you want to maintain concentration?
Okay, I guess I'll concentrate then.
Okay. Yeah, you.
Yeah, sure.
This
I'll
thing
concentrate.
starts to like freak out. You all right? So Dorian is concentrating. Cerberus, that's your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Summon Beast.
Okay. What kind of beast are you summoning?
So it could be like any. So it's native to the chosen environment. Can I just do like a forest creature of some kind?
Let's see.
Since we're technically in a forest.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Just tell me what it looks like. It doesn't even have to be like a real animal. It would look like a forest creature. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I was thinking like a I guess what counts as small? Like, are we talking like? Can I do like a fucking bobcat or a lynx?
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like with an eye patch, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You create a small wildcat.
Yeah.
Great. What do you tell it to do?
I'm gonna tell it to like climb up the Hydra. Okay. Or will that take up its whole turn? Because he goes like immediately after me.
That would require a check to navigate, so it would take its full turn. But every turn, you can just tell it what to do. You know, so you can set it up to do something.
Okay, I want it to like climb up the Hydra and like beat the shit out of it.
Okay, yeah.
Like
so it's gonna start making its way there.
Like using like the multi-attack basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
What level did you cast this spell at?
I'm deciding to cast it as third. So
third level.
Yeah.
So it gets 1 attack.
Well, 1.5 rounded down, but yes. So 1.
So 1.5 rounded down is 1.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I think it is going to take.
Actually, no, fuck it. I'll cast it as 4th. Whatever. I have 4th.
Okay, so it gets 2 attacks. So yes, in this case, I will let it use an attack to kind of get up there, and then get going.
Cool.
So yeah, go ahead and roll this attack.
Okay. Are any of us within 5 feet of the creature, or of the thing I just summoned? Would you consider us within 5 feet?
By the time it reaches the Hydra to make an attack, no.
Okay. That's fine. He would have gotten advantage if, you know.
I see. Bert.
All right, can you do the dimensions of the place again for me real quick? 60 feet wide.
60 feet wide, circular.
And then how wide is the thing? How many feet?
Like between 12 to 15 wide, and about 20 long.
So if I put a circle in the middle, that's 40 feet wide. Is that? It's not quite guaranteed to be in it no matter what.
Correct.
It would start in there, but it's not like
it would start in there, but it could kind of worm its way out.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out about Hunger of Hadar. It's like, is it worth it to use that spell slot to then just basically do 2d6 of damage and then it leaves and doesn't go back in there?
It is also good, just like area control. You hold it to a perimeter, it's going to be easier to kind of evade it rather than it being, because it's all up in your shit right now.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
So,
what I was going to ask actually is, does Sabatka count as an ally?
Generally, I think yes.
Okay.
But that's sort of up to you and the circumstance, I think.
I just didn't know if it said anything in Find Familiar about like this creature counts as an ally to you and yours, or just to you.
I mean, I can look the text real quick, but I think it's basically
Okay.
Because they can like technically do help action stuff.
Gotcha. Cerberus, how's it going over there? I can see the steam coming from your ears.
Yeah, sorry, just a lot of brain power.
Yes. When I had I played a necromancer one time and I had summon undead, and I made myself little cheat sheets that just had all the numbers already plugged in there.
Yeah.
Based off of my stats, so I didn't have to do the math all the time.
What? Sorry, I was just. Oh, I see. Okay.
So we're looking at
Can I do my thing though?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Oh, yeah. Just want to make sure we didn't get sidetracked there.
Which fucking melee weapon do I use for him to use Maul?
It's your spell attack modifier.
My spell attack modifier. Oh, okay. I mean, I rolled an 18 even without that. Does that hit?
Yes, that would
okay.
hit. So roll a 1d8 plus 4 plus 4.
Okay, I did. I got a 14. 14 piercing damage. And then I get to do it again.
Well, you used one of your attacks to get up there, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Do you want it on the Hydra's back, or do you want it just on the ground by the Hydra?
No, I think it's more effective if he's like on top of it. So
Okay, yes. Then
I'm satisfied with 14 damage.
Okay, Bert.
Yes.
Hunger of Hadar.
Yes. So, right, that's an action. I'm opening up the gateway to Horrors Unknown, but it's a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness. And so I'm going to put it just right in the middle. And then, no light can get in there. Creatures within are blinded, etc. If it starts its turn in there, it takes 2d6, and if it ends in there, it takes 2d6.
Okay. This Hydra is roaring at you, and then from behind it, you all see just this pinprick of black light begin to expand and grow and grow and grow, pushing ever forward until it stops Dorian just inches from your face. And even this close, you can hear the beckoning you inward.
Oh, the cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises can be heard up to 30 feet away. So we all
just kidding. Everybody in like the front row of the audience is like, ugh. I will spare you the Foley on the slurping noises. So Bert, it comes up to the Hydra's turn. I would like you to please roll 2d6 for me.
Yes, and this is cold damage. It's different at the beginning and end of the turn, which I think is funny.
Is it cold then necrotic?
Cold and then acid.
Oh!
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, you think of milky tentacles, you think of acid.
Yeah. 5 cold damage. Hurrah.
All right. Bruh. I could not do that math for a second. Good Lord. So it is going. What is your spell save DC right now, Bert?
I think it's 15.
Okay, this bad boy is going to make a just general wisdom check to see if it is smart enough to pick the right direction to move out of here. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So 15, you said?
Yes.
Okay. On an 11, you hear it roaring from further inside the sphere. Please roll your 2d6 for acid.
It gets a dex save on the end. It gets a dex save. It can try to dodge the death bolts.
I see. Nope. Nope. Nope.
In that case, 4 acid damage.
Okay. Chipping away.
Those milky tentacles just milking all over.
Just milking all over. Dorian, that brings us to your turn. As this sphere of darkness has grown, you see Bert has raised his hammer and cast this spell, summoning forth this horrifying sphere. You cannot see the Hydra. You no longer know its exact position. Attacks made against it will be made with disadvantage.
Damn. Yeah, so it sucks that I can't see it anymore. That's a bummer.
That's a little tough, for sure.
I had not thought about that part of it.
That's okay. What can I do if I can't see it? How far away from me are my friends?
Right next to you still. I mean, nobody said they had moved at all from you walking into the arena. So.
True. Yeah.
You're all just still chilling.
That's my little cat guy.
But the Hydra is like how far away
somewhere
from us?
In there.
Okay, I guess like somewhere in there.
It was in front of you.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, somewhere in there, I'll say 10 feet away from all of us, I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay. What is the range of Shatter?
It is a 10-foot radius.
Okay. And Bert, Hunger of Hadar is 20-foot radius?
20-foot radius, yeah.
Okay. Dorian, since Shatter is a saving throw, correct?
Yeah, yes, it is.
All right. I need you to make and just straight up a D20. Under 10 you miss, over 10 you hit.
Okay.
This spell it's a 50-50 on the range, basically.
13.
Your shatter finds its mark. The Hydra did unfortunately. What kind of save is this?
This is a Constitution save.
That is a 24 from the Hydra.
Damn.
The dice are hot today. I am sorry.
Okay. Man, okay, I don't hit it. That sucks.
Shatter doesn't have half damage?
They do not hit.
It does have half damage, so let me do my half damage. Okay, so that's 4 plus 6 plus 1. Okay, that's half of 11.
5.
5.5. 5.5.
Okay. You shatter and you hear the familiar cracking of ground, but then you hear something louder. You hear a cacophonous That's all.
Okay.
Cool.
That has nothing to do with the pillars we're standing on. And could possibly,
Yeah.
well, maybe I do hope that. It'd be funny if it fell down there.
That's true.
So, back to Cerberus.
Yeah.
What's the plan, man?
How close is he?
You have no idea.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna say.
Somewhere within, at most, 60 feet.
Can I like? Okay, so I'm just gonna. It says no action is required if I give a verbal command to my beast.
Speaking is a free action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask it to like identify itself, basically.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have a little bit fun here with initiative order. We're gonna let it go. It's gonna sacrifice its turn to sort of yowl.
Okay.
You hear like a which does sort of give you a better indication where the creature is. So I'm gonna say that you command it to give you aid on your turn, so it helps you. So rather than rolling with disadvantage, you will just be a flat roll.
Okay. Sure. Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw my ice knife like just straight in like that direction, basically.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. 12.
A 12 does not hit.
Damn.
Doesn't it still explode?
Yeah, it still does explode, but so each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed in a dex throw.
It's gonna fail that dex saving throw. So go ahead and roll damage on the explosion.
Okay.
Also, Dorian, remind me of your spellcasting AC. Do you have to see a creature for Phantasmal Force?
I'm casting this at 2nd level.
I don't think so, actually. Phantasmal Killer. Oh, you do have to see it. Shit. Also, it's 15.
Okay, thank you.
6. 10. 10 cold damage.
Great. Bert, go ahead and roll 2d6 for me.
Oh yeah. 3. Not roll. I've rolled a 1 on at least every single one of these damage dice, so that's like
Great, thank you. And
3 cold.
go ahead and also roll. Acid. The acid damage for me, please.
That's the end of its turn. Right, just doing that. It fucked up the thing. 11. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
I am really crossing my fingers that acid is the type of damage we want, because that makes sense, but I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm looking at. I'm going to take a peek at Phantasmal Killer. Creature you can see within range becomes frightened for the duration at the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends. I think this. You saw the creature when you cast the spell, so I think it's
Yes.
It cannot be frightened, but it can still take the damage. So
Okay.
it failed this save. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Whew. All right. Okay. 2 plus 9 plus 8 plus 8. That is 27.
Damn.
I
Okay.
think I did that right. Yeah, that's 27.
Nice.
Oh.
Great. Cerberus, that's the end of your turn. Bert, that
Yeah.
takes us to you.
All right. Yeah, so at this point, I guess it makes the most sense to just Eldritch Blast it, even if I can't see it, right?
Yeah, go ahead, roll with disadvantage.
Well, we got a 17 or 14. So
14 just barely goes wide.
bam.
All right. Anything else?
No, I can't cast text as my bonus action, just like, can't see it.
Right.
So I think that's it. Unless, I kind of want to just hop on. Not unless that. I kind of want to just hop onto my broomstick and kind of fly up and around.
Hell yeah, man. People are into it.
I do a bit of, hey there.
Oh,
Hey
shit.
there.
The crowd is cheering. You kind of put some ease back into them from the cacophonous whispers and slurping noises.
Yeah.
I love the slurping bit. It's
The slurping bit's really tough. That's going to return us to the Hydra's turn. You hear several just wet thuds. Unfortunately, indistinguishable from the rest of the wet thuds happening within the Hunger of Hadar here. But you hear a scream cut through the whispers, even more discordant than it was before. The Hydra still does not find its way out of the hunger. So first of all,
I wanted to use this spell effectively for forever, and we've just never been in an arena where it's worked well.
So it's going to be 2d6 cold right out the gate.
12.
Damn. Okay. And then fails the deck save. The acid.
I love this. I love this. That is 7.
7. Okay. Dorian, that brings us to your turn. The creature is still screaming and writhing within.
That's pretty cool. I think Dorian is going to shoot it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one was 17, and the second one was a 1.
No.
That's pretty tough. It is
That sucks.
hard to keep guns working. There's a lot of intricate little moving parts. And as you're firing wildly into the arcane mass before you, you pull the trigger and the hammer comes down the second time, but nothing strikes. Your gun is busted. Not irreparably damaged, but at least for the rest of this combat, it's kaput. Or
Man.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
A devil's bargain.
We can rewind time. Your 1 can hurt you. You can lose the ability to use your gun for the rest of this combat. Or your 1 can shoot Cerberus's summoned beast. The choice is yours.
No, my cat. No.
I don't want to do that to Cerberus. Oh, but it would be
Okay.
kind of funny.
I bet it would
No,
be fun.
I won't do it. I
Okay,
won't do it.
okay.
It's okay.
You kind of
Reason would not shoot my cat, confirmed.
you can try and unjam your gun. I will let you use a turn to try and fix it. But until you take action to resolve this, it is Not gonna work. Cerberus, your turn.
Yeah, I've been trying to fucking. I still can't see it, right?
Correct.
Okay. I've been trying to figure out what the fuck to do here. For a minute. Because it's like I have a spell I could cast that can help me see, but it could also probably mean that the Hydra sees. Maybe.
Is it? Does it create magical light?
Yeah, it's the cantrip, like the dancing lights.
I
cantrip.
do believe Hunger of
Yeah.
Hadar just sort of Pac-Man style walk eats all that up anyways.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, that makes things. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna tell the thing to attack. That doesn't take up action for me.
Yep. It'll do its attacks.
Don't really have a ton of fucking. It's probably not the best thing. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna fucking throw my fucking ice knife again. You know?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll with disadvantage this time.
Oh yeah.
For your little buddy's help.
Oh, okay, fair. Well, I feel like the Hydra hasn't moved that much, you know.
And truly, who's to say?
You probably. I don't know.
The dice will tell.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna cast that just the second level again. Let's see. 23.
On disadvantage, you got a 23.
Disadvantage. Sorry, I blanked. On disadvantage, I got a 21. So.
Holy fuck! Yeah, that hits, man.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so first it takes 1d10 piercing damage. If I can find my fucking d10. I haven't used this in a while. So I don't think I ever succeed on this. Okay. It's 1 damage.
That's
1 piercing damage.
That's tough, bud.
But then it still explodes. So he has to do the dex save.
All right, dex save. 12. Bert, if you could go ahead and roll 2d6 for me. Cerberus, what did you get?
What do you mean?
For damage. It failed the save.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. So I'm doing 2d6. So that's motherfucker.
Death by 2d6 is really how this fight is going.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
How many rounds has
rolled
it
a
been, Barry?
I believe that's the end of round 3.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That's right. I think.
We got time left, baby.
Yeah, well, my cat has to go now.
Then.
Oh, does it?
Oh, yeah, because I just told it to attack, so.
Oh, yes. So,
So he goes right after
you go ahead and roll. It's on the Hydra.
Yeah.
So it will just roll straight. So you get 2 attacks here, I think.
Yes.
Armor class 15.
So which modifier do I use again? I'm sorry.
Your spellcasting attack modifier.
Right, okay. 22.
Wowza. Yeah, that first one hits.
Okay. So,
D8 plus 8.
Did I fucking put the D8 away? Why did I do that? Okay, there we go. So 10.
Okay. And the second attack?
21.
Good God, you're rolling well.
I've been getting the good rolls tonight.
Yeah, that hits once again.
Okay. Oh my fucking God. 10 again.
Wow. All right. Okay. Bert, that takes us to your turn.
Still can't see the guy, right?
Correct. You are the only one who can change that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to though, because
Yeah.
it's working.
Right.
As far as we know, I will say, maybe it's got twice as many heads now, but who cares? All in the fun day's work. Yeah, I'll just blast it with some disadvantaged Eldritch Blast. That's okay.
Great.
With me. So that is either a dirty 20 or a 23. So hurrah.
Both would hit.
Oh, wait, no, I get multiple beams, and I'm not going to forget that shit.
You did forget last time.
I did forget last time. So that's a 19 or a 25. So I do get 2. Okay.
Yes. So both beams hit.
Right.
I think the Eldritch Blasts actually are one of the few things that you can still kind of see the light from it for a moment as it passes into this. It gets lost in the fog, but there's a sort of like tunnel that forms around it and closes behind it as it.
What the fuck is that? Yeah, okay. So first one does 7 force damage.
Okay.
And the second one does 13.
Woof.
Roll a 9.
Okay. All right. We reach the end of your turn.
You betcha.
And we go back up to the top. So 2d6 cold.
Oh yeah.
Good God.
4.
Okay.
Also, just so I do get that in there, Rorschach, I'm not left in here with you. You're locked in here with me, etc., etc.
Yes. Very
yeah.
good. Very good. Same deal. God damn, this thing is stupid. Still cannot find a way to get out of here. She's bumbling around. So it's you know what? It's gonna use its turn to try and attack the fucking thing on its back. It forgot about it for a minute. Now it's remembered.
Oh no, my God.
What's its armor class?
I don't know. Oh, sorry. So 15.
Okay, so it is struck by several attacks,
Smooth criminal. Oh, no,
which
that's
do
way
reduce
worse.
it to 0 hit points.
Okay.
Into a puff of arcane energy.
Am I able? I guess I can probably physically tell that.
Yeah, I think there's like an energy that is connecting.
Yeah,
you to.
yeah. I'm like, okay.
You know that the spell you cast has ended.
Yeah. Sorry, little buddy.
Dorian, your turn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry.
Oh,
Max 2d6 acid damage, please.
Let's fucking go.
Then Dorian, it's your turn. Christ Almighty. Okay. What you gonna do, Dorian?
I'm going to cast Shatter again, but as a 3rd level spell.
Okay. With the 3rd level, does that increase the radius or just the damage?
Just the damage.
Okay. I will say, however, for reasons you don't understand, if you roll above a 7 this time, it will hit.
Okay. 12.
Yeah, so it hits. Is this a dex or a con save?
Constitution.
Okay. 13.
That does not save.
Woohoo! Woohoo for me!
All right, how much damage?
Let's see. What is this? 6 plus 8 plus 2 plus 8. Okay, 6, 8 plus 8, 22, 2, 24.
Wow.
Damn.
Does it get moved at all by Shatter?
I don't think so.
Okay. You hear a massive and I will say, Bert, you see as you're flying above that a section of these pillars crumbles and falls down, even as far as the perimeter.
Interesting.
Cerberus, that is your turn.
I'm just gonna fucking do it again, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's worked so far.
Yes. Disadvantage.
All right, I'm gonna do it at 3rd level this time because I'm almost at a 2nd level spell slots.
Yeah, man.
All right. 21 on disadvantage, please.
Fuck off.
It has a +6 for the modifier, so.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. All right, go ahead, roll damage, man.
Okay.
Death by 2d6. Fuck.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we'll do the 10 first.
And let me just say, I'm proud of you
Motherfucker.
guys for
1 piercing damage.
one again. That's tough. Still finding a way to beef this fucking thing up without seeing it.
Yeah.
And
then-
succeeds on the dexterity saving throw this time.
Damn. Okay. So,
Okay, brings us to Bert.
a single damage.
That's pretty funny. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's hilarious.
I'm just gonna keep blasting.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
17 or 21. I think that's
Yep,
good.
both will hit.
And then 22 or 17. So 2 hits.
Okay.
For 4. Yeah. 7 and 6 damage. So 13.
13 total. Okay. We go back to the top of the order. Bert, roll 2d6 for cold damage.
10.
Ooh, okay. It's going to see if it can make its way out. That didn't land anywhere. You hear a roaring from inside, a screeching, a clawing, and then a thud. And that is going to conclude its turn.
Mm-hmm.
Dorian, your turn.
Do I still have Phantasmal Killer going?
Oh, let me see how it does on this saving throw. You do not. It succeeds on its saving throw this turn. So the spell ends.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair. I guess I will just cast Shatter again.
Okay.
Also at a
Go ahead
third
and-
level.
Yep. Go ahead and roll. This time under or over 5.
Okay. Oh. 16.
Okay. That's going to hit. It automatically fails the saving throw.
Wow. Okay. Oh, where's my D8? Here. Okay. 1,
Yeah, it would be like that.
2, 3,
No fucking shot.
5. So it didn't work. Okay.
11?
Yeah, that's 11. So
Okay.
not as good as last time, but it's fine.
You hear the rocks crumble. Bert, you see another section just fall to the ground. And Dorian, you hear a screech, a howl of many, many mouths from beneath you. Cerberus, your turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that again.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, is the idea here that the pillars are like landing on it? Is that what's going on here?
I think the floor is collapsing. Is kind of my house.
Make an intelligence check for me here, just to see how much you can piece together in the heat of battle. Or actually, let's make this insight.
Oh,
I think insight makes more sense.
okay. Well,
Sea lions be like.
6.
There are rocks.
I don't know shit. Yeah.
Something is falling. I think even with a 6, you probably figure out it's not in there anymore. But you don't know what to do with that information. You know
what's not in there anymore?
The Hydra is not in this field.
Oh. Cool. Okay, that's what I thought you meant.
Yeah.
All right. Is it gone? I think it sounds like it's gone.
Nothing about the arena otherwise has changed.
Uh-huh.
And we have not exited initiative order.
I see.
I will say, clock's ticking. I mean, Cerberus might not know what to do here, and that's also okay. But
Hey, Bert,
we are winding down.
Do you want to turn the lights back on in here, Bert, or no?
I guess I could do that on my turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
You can't do that yet.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna do like a quick little I throw my knife again, check just to be sure.
Okay. Yeah, with disadvantage here.
Yeah. Dirty 20 as the disadvantage.
With a dirty 20. Still, where are you aiming? I should say.
I guess kind of just where I've been throwing it the last couple times.
Okay, then you do miss.
Okay. All right, I missed
it's a good
that time.
instinct, but
I missed that time, and I don't usually miss, so I feel like it's gone.
Bert, that brings us to your turn.
Okay. Can I just end it, right? I can just kind of.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's concentration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just drop concentration, and just as quickly as it appeared, this black sphere disappears into an infinitesimally small pinprick and then is gone. You see, Bert, from up above, the ground has shattered, starting from the middle, and kind of the hands on a clock going towards 1 and like 10 in about a 5 to 10 foot jagged spot. So separating one little quadrant up here from where you guys are at. And you see the Hydra kind of writhing around at the base of the pillars, which is about probably just 30 feet down. So it can't quite get its heads over the top to get you.
Sick.
Okay.
But your turn.
So what you're saying is I could just cast Hunger again, but lower down. But then no one else gets to shoot it, so I'll save it. Yeah, I'm just going to blast it without disadvantage.
Yes, smart.
It's an 18.
Yep.
And a 10. Ooh, okay.
Bert, what's your passive perception? As you roll damage here.
13.
It's got a lot more heads than last time. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Yeah, well, let's see how, like, some force damage. 13 of it.
All right.
Huh.
Yeah, you just splatter a bunch of it on the ground. That brings us up to its turn. You see it roar and slam its body against a bunch of the pillars that Cerberus and Dorian are standing on.
Right.
Cool.
And with that 22 strength check, the pillars crumble. I need the two of you to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Dex?
Okay.
Yep.
8, 9, 10.
21.
20.
Wow. Okay.
Good rolls tonight.
So you guys only take 10 bludgeoning damage as you fall, and both of you manage to keep your footing.
Whoa. Okay.
Cerberus, what you see is the V that or not Cerberus, Bert, the V that the crack was forming, just kind of the point deepens a little bit. So now the arena is kind of split into thirds as far as the solid top ground goes. The bottom is one just like V that has your friends next to a very angry Hydra. Dorian, that's your turn.
We're right next to it now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to.
As you are falling, its jaws were like reaching up at you.
Or I just let out a very feminine scream, and I bet Dorian also let out a very feminine scream.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay. I think Dorian's going to use his rapier.
Okay. Yeah, just stab the shit out of it.
Yeah, I'll just stab him. Okay, that is a... What's a 10?
A 10 misses, unfortunately. Yeah. I think you're trying to come down and bring it onto one of the heads, but you at the last second can't quite finish the blow. Cerberus, your turn.
Yeah. Can I?
You can see
close? Am I close to it?
You're within 10 to 15 feet of it.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. That would be bad for me, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking try to like bonk it with my quarterstaff, you know?
Yeah, easy. Go ahead.
Of course I don't roll well. 12?
12 misses. I think you're both very knocked off your feet. It's hard to get any meaningful contact going here. I think both of your weapons hit, but they don't pierce its hide.
Don't you think if people are watching this, they like thought it was kind of boring because the Hydra was
Yeah, they
just,
weren't like into it for a minute, but now it's gotten very exciting again. To you. Oh, he's reading a spell. I see those.
What's up?
Cooking. It's your turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so my friends are now down with the beast.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't necessarily see a great way out of this one, folks.
What if we all die? We all just...
don't know how we can girl boss our way out of this.
Yeah, we still get a potion, probably.
No, we still have to win.
I thought we still got one.
No, we have to win.
At least one person has to.
Oh, I see. Okay, I misunderstood. Well,
yeah.
Like, if Cerberus and Dorian go down to the mighty jaws of the Hydra, you would still get a potion if Bert can defeat it.
I mean, I can stay up here. I can do this all night.
yeah.
I can just float and blast it, but I don't know if that makes progress.
I will say you do see now that it has been bloodied.
Oh, it gets heads and a little bit of healing, but it still makes... Like, okay. So we're still chipping at it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, okay.
to step out of the narrative for a minute, for the first several rounds, it did not lose or grow heads.
Okay. Neat. In that case, I think I'll use my second spell slot now.
Okay.
But do I want to cast Hex? I'll cast Hex. So it's a bonus action, right?
Yep.
I zing it. Now I get the extra 1d6 and the free 4 damage.
Okay.
And then I blast it.
Go ahead, blast.
Blast. You're
We
fine.
got a 22
Yep. Easy.
and a 10.
Misses. So you get one of them.
So that's, yeah. And I'm going to say it has disadvantage on dex checks, I guess.
Yep.
Eight damage,
Okay.
which is a combination of force and necrotic.
Okay.
I
Thank
think.
you. All right. And then anything else on your turn?
I'm chilling, I'm just up there.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey guys. I'm doing some like waving to the crowd, not like showboating, just kind of like, hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Dorian and Cerberus,
Cute,
you
baby.
see this eldritch blast rain down from above as one of the Hydra heads launches up, screeching at Bert. The eldritch blast collides with the back of its throat and shoots down, kind of exploding at the base of the neck.
Cool.
Okay.
That brings us to the Hydra's turn. It's going to make 5 attacks against Dorian and 5 attacks against Cerberus.
Cool.
And
Dorian, armor class above
14.
15? 14?
no, it's 14. Yeah.
It's 14. Okay, so you're going to take 4d10 plus 20 damage. So that's 10, 13, so 33 piercing damage for you. As 5 heads just in rapid succession.
Dorian is down. That was exactly.
At level 7,
Yeah.
little baby.
Sorry. Yeah, Dorian is not buff.
Yeah. Cerberus, what's your armor class?
13.
13. Okay, so
We
only
got the
two of
squishy
these
half
hit.
of the
Yeah.
party here. Yeah.
So 12 plus 10, you take 22 piercing damage.
Okay.
It's like a fun, silly guy.
Dorian, you are unconscious but stable. It did not send you into death saving throws.
Woohoo!
And as it attacks you, you see from the head that Bert exploded, 2 more suddenly burst forth.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Has anyone ever thought about like stabbing a Hydra in like the heart? Like I feel like that's like instead of like going for the heads, like I feel like that's maybe.
So Cerberus, that brings us to your turn.
Yeah. How close is this guy to me?
You tried to attack it with a melee attack
Right.
last
that's
round, so
true.
within 5 feet.
I'm gonna fucking try to do that. You know, we ball. Try to
Okay.
stab it in the heart.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
With
I'm going
my
to say its heart is an
Yeah.
extra +5 to AC. Because it's a very specific spot you're targeting amidst
Yeah.
a sea of heads. So you have to beat a 20 here.
okay. Well, I didn't do that.
Okay.
I got
think what it
I
is-
got a nat 1. All my good rolls. They're
That is tough. A nat
Oh.
1. God, what do I even... I think, honest to God, you're trying to push your way through this writhing mass of heads,
yeah.
and you somehow end up grappled by one.
Cool.
So your speed is
Woof.
reduced to 0.
Cool.
Bert, your turn.
Okay. It's working for. Oh, first thing. I got the. I had the bonus action for psychic damage
Okay.
to the thing.
Great news, everyone. It's at 69 health.
Jesus.
Wow.
But also nice. And then okay. And then blasted. 19.
Okay.
24.
Yep. Both hit. So was that 66 you roll now? Or
What's that?
2d10, 2d6?
2d10, 2d6.
2d10, 2d6.
Okay. All right. What was that? Now I have to do so much math.
Oh, no.
Okay, we're good. We can count it out. 10 plus 4, that's 14.
Okay.
Plus 3, 17.
Okay.
Plus 9 is 26.
Okay.
Plus 4 is 30.
Is the last +4 the psychic damage?
No, the last plus 4 is my ability modifier.
Oh, okay.
The 4 was just its own thing. It just does that. That's not attached to any roll.
Yes.
I just flick a switch. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we're
You
making it work.
just are blowing holes in this thing. Another head shrivels up and dies. That brings us to its turn.
Yeah.
What's awesome here
Yeah.
is that it gets to make 11 attacks with advantage against Cerberus.
Cool.
And
That's what I like to hear.
So this is how many d20s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 6 hits for now.
Okay. All right. Could have been worse.
An additional
maybe.
2.
Okay. It's getting worse.
And now it gets to roll all of those again. So
All
we're
right.
looking at least 8 hits.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just going to be 8.
Carson can hit.
He at that price point, he can hit. So that's going to be 8.
Is it more? Is it more than 19?
Yes, you automatically take 40.
Okay. Well,
non-lethal though, so you are just sort of constricted
Sure.
until you're unconscious and
That's
dropped
it for
next
me.
to Dorian. As that happens, Bert, you see the Hydra regrow 2 more heads and scream up at you angrily.
I bet he does.
Go ahead. It comes to your turn.
I am out of this motherfucker's reach, right?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
I think the big top is at least 60 feet high.
Yeah.
Above the.
If I can dip and shoot and whatever to be in range.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Whatever
You,
the fuck, yeah.
You do not need to enter its range.
4 free damage. Right
Okay.
off the bat.
God, this is making me do a lot of fucking math. So if that's any consolation to you guys, I will send a picture of my page that I've been running combat off of.
Well, first Eldritch Blast is a natural 1. I do not know what.
Cool.
I think on that, I think you just lose your second one. I think it fizzles out, and you're like, you kind of lose your mojo for a second, you know?
Okay.
I can't take away a spell like I would someone's weapon. You know what I mean? So 4 damage on that round. The Hydra, with disadvantage, thanks to your hex, is going to try and climb its way along the rubble it created up out of the pit. It does not succeed. Trying to climb up, but the weight of all its extra heads kind of pulls it backwards. Back to your turn. Bert.
Damn. Okay. Shit's going fast now. Okay.
Yeah, man. It's two creatures and one of them can't really attack.
All
Yep,
right.
4 right off the bat.
4 right off the bat. That is another natural one. We are switching dice, folks.
Oh my god.
Okie doke. Dorian, what are you
Yeah.
dreaming about as you're unconscious here?
What am I dreaming about?
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet I'm dreaming about how I just won that horse plushie moments ago before this
Yeah.
battle. And I'm like happily frolicking in a field. On one side
Yeah.
is my horse plushie, on the other side is my phantom steed. I'm so
Yes,
happy.
this cowboy has his horses.
Wow.
Absolutely beautiful. The Hydra once again unsuccessfully tries to clamber out of the hole. The hex, you can see a inky blackness kind of emerging beneath its claws and like pushing them back as it struggles to find its footholds from the Bert, you're up. 4 right off the bat.
Uh-huh. All right. New dice. Roll better. Dirty 20 for the first one.
Yeah.
23 for the other one.
Yep, both hit.
Some motherfucking dice. All right. 11 plus 4.
Okay, 15 total.
No.
All right.
That was the first one. The
Woof.
second one is 12 plus 4 is 16.
Okay. You shoot down, and it is just dripping viscera at this point. But still, even malformed and grotesque, 2 heads emerge forward. And for those of you keeping track at home, it's now at 14 heads.
Wow. Got that.
It tries to make this fucking climb again. It digs its claws, moving away from your companions, trying to find a different spot to climb up. And just into two of these stone pillars, trying to force its way upwards. Unfortunately, it chose a pillar that had previously been weakened by a certain party member's shatter. So instead, the pillar falls back onto it, keeping it on the ground and damaging it. Now it's your turn, Bert.
Okay. Give me that 4 free for motherfucking damage.
Yep.
I love to just point and go, your brain goes ouchie ouchie.
Every time a different head, the eye vessels burst and blood comes from the nose.
Okay, that's 15 and 25.
Both hit.
Okay. 14 for the first blast.
Okay.
13 for the other one.
Bert, what does it look like as you rain these last 2 Eldritch Blasts down onto the Hydra to end its career?
Right. He's zipping around and he's like, phew, phew. He's having fun at this point. He's like,
Yeah.
Nobody's dying here. This is not a real fight.
Yeah.
He's like pointing at cute babies and going, hey, there's a cute baby there.
That's why you got the
like,
nat ones. You were distracted by
I can't
babies.
die either. Like, because he's like, this thing is not, it's just a fun time. So he's just like, pew, pew. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just pew pew, and the Hydra falls backwards and transforms back into a halfling. The ground rises above, settling back out into the dusty, overtrodden crops of the hill around you, as Parnassus P. Piddlepon themselves descends in their silken ropes, high-fiving you on the way down, Bert, as you zip around your flying broom and says, "We're the winner!" And as you are all gifted your potions of polymorph, Cerberus and Dorian, you are awoken with one hit point now, and the crowd erupts as everyone cheers for you, and Bert zips around on his broomstick in the carnival. That is where we are going to end today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you again in 2 weeks.